Already rolling. I'm up. I'm gonna be having Mile High Vega joining me, man. That guy is the creator of the Mile High Congress. We're gonna be chopping it up. But hey, there go Mile High Vega.
What's
Yeah.
going on, brother?
Hey, man, look here, dog. I can't even lie to you. I apologize for being so late. Instagram been messing with me, dog. I don't know if they want me to be great or not, bro.
Oh man, you all good, bro. Let me turn this TV and shit down, man. I'm over here watching my true crime shit.
Hey, there you go. Go ahead, get comfortable, bro. Let me know when you ready. I'm over here still kind of unorganized too, bro. Damn near broke my bong right before I got on this shit. So you know what I mean. I gotta hide those feelings right about now. But
I'm good now, though. What's going on?
hey, for everybody who don't know, which is few, I'm on the live right now too with my high Vega. I'm
Yes,
trying to
sir.
work on my
Already
intro game.
rolling.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
it sounds so lit coming out of other people's voices, bro. I swear, I be like, damn,
Hey,
bro.
man, that's how I feel when people say the only Congress you can trust, because it truly is.
That's facts, bro. And I like that hashtag too, bro, because it really opened people's eyes. They be like, you know what? First off, who the fuck? Who is he talking about? Nigga, you talking about the
Yeah,
goddamn U.S. Congress, nigga, for sure. And then second, bro, my high Congress, bro, some real individuals. I appreciate y'all,
yeah,
man.
I
Y'all,
appreciate that, man.
hell yeah, bro. I had just going down the line. I'm gonna introduce everybody to you
Okay.
on how I know you. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Koozie. Shout out to Koozie, man, plugging me in with you
Sir,
last year. You know what I mean? He let me know that you was the original creator of this thing that's called the My High Congress. So I'm gonna
yes,
actually
sir.
start the SilverView with this question right here because I am intrigued on how it came about. So how did My High Congress become itself today?
Oh man. Well, what is Mile High Congress today was once Mile High Music.
Okay.
It was once Mile High Music, but we made a change because I made a change because I felt like limiting us to just music was a crime. You know,
Uh,
like
okay.
we always been. Um, I I've always been more than music. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always been a media guy, a pop culture guy. I fuck with everything, man. Like,
Hell
I
yeah.
didn't want to limit my brand to be just specifically music. So
Hell
that's
yeah.
kind of how it went from Mile High Music to Mile. We kept Mile High because the talents is always Mile High. Like
Okay.
endless. It's endless. It's like
I fuck with that.
it's miles and miles. Like this shit is like the sky's the limit essentially. And
Hell
hold
yeah.
on, hey, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm
Go
gonna blow
ahead.
my nose.
Hey, go ahead, bro. This is what SilverView is all about. Authenticity, real. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no script on this show. You feel me? My nigga over here he letting niggas know it's allergy season. Hey, I'm over here. I'm holding back my shit too, bro. You feel me? I got my tissue. Ain't nothing to it. That's what we do out here. Smoking good, talking about some real good shit.
My apologies.
Hey, bro. Hey, this is why I love live TV, man. This is great. This is
Yeah,
great.
I keep it honest, man. I'm not gonna sniffle through the whole interview.
Hey, look, this is why I told people like, look, I had a real ass convo with Koozie. I know I was gonna have a real ass convo with you. This nigga kept reminding me when we in the car. He like, bro, man, my lips ashy than the motherfucker. I'm like, bro, you good, bro? Like my shit
Hey,
ashy
yeah,
too, bro.
man. I think he even said something to me after that shit. Like I had the ashy lips in the interview, bro. Hey, bro. As an artist, man, motherfuckers gonna catch you in some uncompromising positions sometimes.
It's the internet, man. Come on, call for what it is, Vega. We at a time now where you can't even be a person no more, bro.
Right.
You can't even miss, you know what I'm saying? You can't even have a list. You can't even misquote a word, you know what I mean? They gonna keep rewinding and use it as a
Man,
meme and
man,
shit.
everything is captured. And
Yeah, bro.
it's a beauty
Yeah,
and a curse.
for
But
sure.
but yeah, we kept Mile High because the Mile High talents, it's through the sky, like never ending. And Congress ended up coming in because what I like about the Congress is it's so many different branches. There's so many
Yeah.
different areas they pull together as one. And that's how I view Mile High. Like I view it as like we got so many different talents and so many different areas of expertise that we you know, chipping away at every day. That, you know, it felt natural for real. Like that felt like something that we could tag alongside Mile High, and it ended up sounding real well. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I even talked to my grandma about it, because, you know, she's a independent entrepreneur who, like, I look up to a lot. Like, you know, I asked her what her thoughts were on, like, you know, going to Mile High Congress and things like that, because I seen her do, like, you know, photography, like freelance photography for years. You know, she went from corporate to doing that. And I thought that was inspirational as a kid to see some stuff like that. And, you know, I ended up just going to her for her thoughts on it. She was one of the first people I actually hit up about it. And she don't even, you know what I'm saying, listen to rap like that. She do listen to rap, but, you know, it wasn't your typical person who you would think I would go consult with.
That's dope as fuck, bro. And the fact that you got that kind of honor and respect in your grandma to be like, let me get grand's perspective from this, because I know she gonna give me, she not gonna give me no bullshit. You know what I mean? And it's a blessing stuff. It's still a blessing to have grandma at this age too, man. So that's just a good thing to still have that. You know what I mean? That foundation in your family still in that life, bro. So that's a good blessing, bro. And then just to hit this, because I don't know if my journalist hat done played a good part with this, because you said your grandma was an entrepreneur, if I'm not mistaken. Now, in one song, I don't want to misquote the song, but I do remember you was talking about, I think it was your grandfather. Did he become like, he was banking off of arcade games or something like that? Am I right?
Yes, sir. He was up in Michigan. He was one of the first black arcade owners.
Wow.
He was up in Michigan doing this thing, man. It was her father. So, you know, he's kind of see where she got the inspiration from. Yeah, he was
That's
doing
hustling in your blood.
I appreciate that too, bro. That's kind of deep in there in the catalog a little bit. But
bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man.
Remember the bar specifically though. That's dope.
Look,
that's really
hey
dope.
man, I know y'all go 100% with y'all craft, and I gotta respect that by going 100% studying y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I put my life into every bar, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything you heard has been a scenario I was in. You know?
I can hear it, man. And this
my grandma in the comments right now. She in there. You know what I'm saying? Like she
hey.
Once I give her the word on something, she there to support. Like, you know, her and my granddad. Like,
hey, shout out to you for sure. I'm gonna say it live. Shout out to you, Grams, because you definitely did your part in raising a young man in the right society, doing this part of society for sure. Some people look at it as BS, and I'm just talking into my turn. I'm from the South. I'm real blunt, bro. Some people look at what we do as bullshit because they can't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. As long as you can't understand it, I don't need you to understand it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not for you.
Exactly.
Beautiful, man. That's beautiful, man. Hey, shout out to you for sure. I'm gonna say it live. Shout out to you, Grams, because you definitely did your part in raising a young man in the right society, doing this part of society for sure. Some people look at it as BS, and I'm just talking into my turn. I'm from the South. I'm real blunt, bro. Some people look at what we do as bullshit because they can't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. As long as you can't understand it, I don't need you to understand it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not for you.
Exactly.
Beautiful, man. That's beautiful, man. Hey,
bro, I like that.
Hell yeah, dog. Now go ahead on, give me the inspiration to the name. Is your actual name Vega for sure? I know I'm just acting like a journalist, but I gotta do it, bro. How did that name come about?
Man, if anybody is a Clifton OG, had your stomping grounds in Clifton about 10 years ago, then you might know the Ravine Street Market.
Okay.
In the Ravine Street Market, they donned the name on me, bro. I used to go buy boxes of Garcia Vegas.
Hey.
They started calling me Vega, bro. They was either calling me Garcia or Vega. And it just like I was just like, okay, you know, like they always say you can't get your own nickname. So I just like that's what they giving me. Like
okay.
and that's just my initials. My real name is Marcus. But yeah,
Okay.
you know,
That's what's up.
I went by the initials like MC, and I wanted to kind of hold that I wanted to bring that title back, you know, MC, like, you know, MC Light, MC
Yeah.
you know, all that, like, you know, things like that. I wanted to make it honorable to be MC again, and it was also my initials, so it fit. But
Okay.
now, you know, I just ended up kind of converting to Mile High Vega. It just rolled off a little easier, and it was different. It was something I hadn't heard before, so I was like, okay, I like this, you know, and anything to bring you back to Mile High Congress at the end of the day, because that's what it's really about, you know. Like I'm an artist, of course, but like I'm a brand as well, and I got other people who I feel are just as talented, more talented than me under the label, you know, and I want to push them and all of that shit. So like, you know, it just anything to bring you back to Mile High. So I just said, all right, Mile High Vega. And I had a good talk with someone a couple years ago, and you know, that's when I had a bunch of different names on my handle on Twitter, and they were like, you know, so are you MC or are you Mile High? So, you know, at one point I just established it like, look, Mile High Vega, man, that's what it is moving forward.
Yeah. And this was like, just keep it real with you, man. You ain't just start doing this yesterday. Like going to my research, bro, I'm looking at least 10 years of work.
Yeah.
Like just solid work, bro.
My first mixtape technically was 7 years ago.
Okay.
First mixtape was technically, but I was doing shit way before that. You know, I was doing shit with my cousin, who he's on a whole different shit now. Like he still messes with music, but he's big into like, he's a huge streamer now. Like he's partnered with Twitch. And
oh wow. Okay.
We were doing music in Westwood at like, you know, 15, 17. And, you know, playing around with like creating back then. And as I got older, around 18, 19, I started to, I created Mile High Music. And that's when it was just really just me. It was just me, but I was envisioning what it was going to be. And it was going to be a roster full of people, talented people who, you know, brought their own and held their own weight. So it ended up, you know, Koozie ended up getting involved. Like Koozie had his own little camp he was doing at first. And, you know, I always thought like, hey, that's cool, bro, but I'm trying to get you to come, you know what I'm saying, rock with me on this shit. I think you could really, I think us combined is powerful. And, you know, he eventually ended up rocking with me. And, you know, most recently, I just added one of my young bloods to the camp, like my younger cousin Morty Wap. Like he cold, man. This young boy cold. Like y'all gonna hear a lot from him soon. And you know, a couple producers as well, who they might not have gotten as much shine as a lot of others because they just now starting to, you know, brew up together as a duo. They've been doing this separately, but now they're doing this as a duo, so they're getting used to that. And, you know, Mile High is just kind of filling out. That's what I envisioned back then, for real, 18. Like, you know, and man, my first tape back in 2014, Late Arrival, which is out on like Bandcamp. You can look up milehighcongress.com, milehighcongress.bandcamp.com. And, you know, you'll find that first tape. It's called, or you just look up MC Vega, Late Arrival, Mile High Congress, Late Arrival.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, all you got to do is type in Mile High, and I'm not lying, you're the third search that pops up.
Beautiful. That's
beautiful. You're the third search that pops up on Apple Music. You're the on Google.
I love that. I love search engine optimization. You know, like I'm a nerd like that too. On the other side, like, you know, like I really been bullshitting y'all. You know what I'm saying? We could have been really, you know what I'm saying, but I be, you know, doing a lot of other shit in life too. And you know, sometimes
that's why. Hey, no, I ain't trying to cut you off, but I honestly gotta ask you though, because you just said it. You do a lot of stuff else in life, and this question was kind of like a funny one, but it's also to get people to understand. Yeah, you are a person at the end of the day. So help me out with this, man. What was the worst job Mile High Vega ever had in his life?
Oh man, yeah. Well, I'm gonna be honest by say I ain't worked too many of them in my life.
Hey,
so
that's good.
You know,
message.
Not to disrespect anyone who has, because I really commend y'all. You know, I got
right.
I necessarily, it ain't for me. Like, I got shit that I be dealing with, and I just don't, you know what I'm saying? So, but I would have to say the worst job was probably one of the first, was like this job where me and Koozie actually worked together, bro. It was called Prestige something. And it
Oh
was out
no.
in like Fairfield, bro. And we just had like these super extra managers, bro, like just trying to get us do unnecessary shit. And like I think we really was just on some cool on it. Like we ain't trying to do this shit for real. Like it wasn't piquing our interest, bro. We was trying to find little, like he'd be on the opposite side of the building, I'd be on the other side of the building. We'd be finding little corners to like take our little pallet, sit on, and take a little 10-minute nap. Like,
Hey,
like
fuck it, bro. Nah, I feel you, bro. Hey, I'm right there with you on that shit, Vega. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm right there with you on the, not the fuck work like mindset, because
yeah.
I do respect people who
No,
do
I
work and
definitely
grind that every day, but it ain't for me, man. I
yeah.
was the same type of. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got compared me and you for a second, man. Like growing up down south, bro. We call like Kool-Aid in a cup, frozen cup, a chili
Mm-hmm.
beer. So I used to be the chili beer kid, bro. I used to sell chili beers for 50 cents, have pickles, 50 cents, bag of chips, all out my granny house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was
I was,
doing the same, dog. I was like,
bro,
as a kid, I would look up like Luther Vandross's discography and be burning
okay,
CDs to all the old heads in the hood in Westwood.
get
You know
that
what I'm saying?
money.
Like selling it to my grandma, my auntie, like, you know, Too Short mixtapes, like
Hey,
just
and look,
compilations of everything, my own little tape. Like, you know, this is what I like right now, y'all. Was
hustling,
buying that shit, bro. Like, I was
getting that
burning
money
CDs on the computer back in the day.
early. That's what I'm saying. The old heads, and it's the thing. The old heads respect when them young jits love getting their money, bro. So they gonna
Yeah.
invest in that shit early, bro. That's why I be telling like my nieces and stuff, like, hey, yo, you like this? You like this? Okay, boom, I'm gonna put this money for you. You get this, like. That's what you got to do. You got to let kids know that, and watch what happened to them. They become
Yeah.
these entrepreneurs that start owning these businesses, and it becomes just being free. People like you, man. I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you your flies, bro. People like
I
you
appreciate
inspire
that.
me, man. I watched when you it was a YouTube video from a while ago, probably like 6-7 years ago, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You was up at Conscious Kitchen, just
Yeah.
talking about the
Shout out
brand.
Andre, man, owner of Conscious Kitchen. That's my
Hell
dog.
yeah, bro. They food fire, dog. I ain't even gonna lie,
Mm-hmm.
man. I had them one time, and they was lit. They some cool
All right,
people
man.
over
Go
there.
to Conscious Kitchen, y'all. They on Short Vine.
Yep. Hey, nah, and I was just like, that guy right there, it lets me know that this ain't just music to you. Like, you got to be the man behind the scenes plus the dude up front. So that's
Yeah.
big, bro. That's
Bro,
big.
my first tape, you know, I went and bought a DiskJet printer or whatever brand it is, and like I was printing the cover art on the CD. You know, instead of
Okay.
waiting and getting the little print slip and all of that, like to put it on a piece of paper, I just was trying to make it as efficient as possible,
You're
man.
doing this before Photoshop. Look at this, bro.
Before Photoshop, I had my cousin D, who partnered with Twitch now, doing his own little thing and shit. Like I had him make the cover art, and it had MF Doom on there, Tupac,
Okay.
Big. Like if you ever seen that cover art, like it had Outkast, like you know,
I
it had a
think I did. Not just saying the names. I think I did stumble upon that on the internet.
yeah, like you know, these were all people that I I felt like I was giving my flowers to in 2014. Like you know, y'all
Wow.
all had a special effect on me musically, and you know, just as a human being. And like you know, I felt like Late Arrival was like I should have been here, been doing this, but I'm here now, y'all, and like
Okay.
y'all brought me here, and I'm here to be in here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hell yeah.
they brought me into the music game, but I'm coming into the music game to be of that cachet, to be in that lane, to be of that quality, that top tier. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so that's what that was about. But man, going back to the original point, like I was printing the CDs, bro. Like I went and got that. Then one of my OGs, they call him OG Shorty in the hood. Like he had
Okay.
random as fuck, man. He so like just efficient, and he had everything you needed randomly. Like, bro, he had a multi-disc burner. He had this multi-disc burner, and I was just burning like it was just copying probably about 100 CDs, bro, in like 20 minutes.
Damn.
So I was on some other shit, bro. Like I was like, it was a four disc John for this tower and just popping in 4 CDs every 5 minutes, you know, like,
oh yeah,
and
funky.
then after they out, going to the disc jack, printing on that, you know what I'm saying, printing the cover art on them, then putting it in a little slip and sliding out, giving each little corner store like 50 CDs per store, like all of that shit, bro. Shout out my homie Ty, he in here. He said, I'm telling you, those CDs were no joke. Like, yeah, it's the truth, man. I really, like, you know, printed them up myself. And, you know, once people started seeing how hard I was going, they wanted to help. They was like, bro, can I help you? Can I help? You know, what can I help you do? So, like, you know, at one point, bro, everybody was riding around to that motherfucking tape in the city, bro. Like people would, and I was just giving them out for free. You know what I'm saying? Just go to the corner store. You see that hot ass cover art, in my opinion, and just take it with you. And then they was caught off guard. Like, you know, that's why I say, like, I'm real hand to hand. Like, it's a lot of people who they might not even follow me on IG or Twitter or know how to, like, but they done heard my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I run into people on the street who be like, damn, bro, like, I ain't seen you since I saw you back when you was, you know what I'm saying, moving those CDs around. And, like, you know, they come up to me and they say that. And I thank them. I be like, man, I appreciate that. Honestly, that fuels me to keep going. The fact that you even remember.
Man, you know what's so funny, man? The fact that your hustle became contagious. And people had to just, you know what I'm saying, not saying they had to tag along, but it is like that. When people see that, they want to be a part of that. Not saying it's like a tag along. It's showing that that's inspiring, yo. So I really do respect that, bro. He just mentioned something about CEO, bro. That is some CEO type status right there, man. When someone could lead and someone say, hey, yo, I got this vision. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't like to even believe in people's visions nowadays, man. So that shows your character and everything, bro. So
appreciate
just go ahead on know that shit, man. I'm gonna let you know one thing real quick, man. A couple of my personal favorite songs of yours is Curfew, 2-3. And the reason why I said 2-3 is just because I had honestly said this a long time ago on Twitter. I was like, yo, ladies, if your man don't know 2-3 zone and the 3-2 zone, you need to leave him alone. Cause he ain't for you, like, for real. Like, if they can't, they can't, you know what I'm saying, determine what is what, or 1-3-1 at that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's slipping on his job. So it's like I was just laughing at the fact that you was, you know what I'm saying, yo, you got haters out here playing defense and shit like that. That's some bars, bro. So, like, hey.
Appreciate that, man. And you know what, bro? You know what I really appreciate about that statement you made is I really don't hear those two as people's favorite. And, you know, I'm like every artist in the world, bro. Like, you know, every great artist has doubts. And, you know, I'm saying that those two specific songs were doubts. But it's just like, you know, when you don't generally hear feedback from a specific song, you think like, okay, maybe that wasn't hitting amongst them like that. Like, you know, they weren't feeling that like that. But then, you know, I'll have someone say something like that. Like, you know, I heard you on Curfew. And that's what it's about, bro. I don't give a fuck if the masses fucking with it. I just want to connect with somebody out there. You know what I'm saying? I want every song I make to connect with someone. Like, and it might not be you for this track, but it's somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that I try to be this worldly artist. It's just I got a wide array of experiences in life, bro, and I gotta, like, somehow be able to leave that legacy through this shit, because I'm not a very, like, social, going out telling my world life story person. You know what I'm saying? I keep a lot of shit in, and I feel like, damn, I'm experiencing a lot of dope shit, or I'm going through a lot of hardships. Like, you know, I need to put this on. I need to leave this for my children to be able to hear, or for my mama to even be able to understand a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can tell our mamas everything in the world, but, like, sometimes that honesty on a song, it gets through to people unlike any other. Like, and
that's true.
Hear things, it connect with them and it stick with them just You know, so I appreciate that, man. I
Hell
love
yeah.
Curfew. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I love Curfew. Koozie on the background with the little light vocals. Like,
Yeah. Hey,
like,
man.
love that shit.
Koozie he's a, I call him, and this is so funny, I call him a Swiss Army knife, bro, because he could do a little of everything, dog. He could do the rap, he could sing, he could change his voice. And I remember saying that shit in the car. And when I went back and started listening to you, I'm like, yeah, Koozie was not lying, because I was like, who's this nigga? And I'm looking on the shit like, featuring Koozie, oh, damn, he do be changing his voice like that. That's my nigga. Like, he dope for that shit, man.
Yeah, man, Koozie a motherfucking dog. Like,
Yeah, man. Hey, let's talk about some of your newer stuff though, because I do notice that you do have a lot of one of my personal Cincinnati favorite rappers out here, A4P. He is one of my personal favorites out here.
oh yeah.
How do y'all know each other personally for sure?
I'm sorry. What was
You know
that?
A4P?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, that's the dude, bro. He cool people, man. That's the president, man. For real, for real. He really was like, you know what I'm saying? If he really was like
real presidential, man.
he the real president, bro. I try to tell him, bro. If he was the, you know what I'm saying, like run, he might have had a chance.
Congress not know the president, bro? Come on. You know, no disrespect to you.
Nah, you right. Hey, you right. You right. It's the facts, bro. The only reason why I'm saying it because like y'all had the In Control.
Yeah.
Y'all had what was your personal favorite on that whole new tape that you did on Features, man? Do you have a favorite on that?
Oh man, brother, I can't even think of what I put on that tape, bro. I would have to look at the list, man, because honestly, it's just some little tracks that I kind of compiled, like just put like, man, I got to get some shit out. This is some shit I've been sitting on for 2-3 years. I know these niggas ain't even thinking I'm fucking with them. You know? Like, and I went and recorded that shit at Vega crib. Nigga ain't ever drop it. Like,
damn,
I be going through shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It takes me not a minute, but I move at my own pace. Like, if we record this right now, don't press me against the corner like I gotta release it next week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, music and life is timing. Timing is everything. Like, and you know, but if I was to genuinely think about, like, I dead ass need a list, brother. Like,
nah, that's cool, cause that's a real answer. To be honest with you though, and that's actually the truth. At the end of the day, like most music is just like that. If you have rush stuff, that's with anything. I look at that like cooking. If you rush my food,
I love
like, cooking. Hey, you feel me? So you already know what it is, man.
I'll be having a CBD infused olive oil. You know what I'm saying? All baked goods.
Let them know.
Like,
hey man, okay then. See this when I'm about to call you the Swiss Army knife too, dog, because you can do damn near everything at the sense, man.
Man, I have to, brother. And the only reason I'm looking away, bro, is because I'm actually looking up that project because I need to give you an answer for that. But no, seriously, man, I'm dead ass like doing everything, and you know, I do. I had a CBD infused horchata. If you ever had the Mexican rice milk.
Hell no, I ain't had that. That shit sound fire though.
It was hitting, bro. People was
try that with some THC too.
Man, who you telling? I do because I got my medical card, so I do for me personally.
Ooh.
Not for sale, you know what I'm saying? But
hey, Ohio is where it's at, man. That's why I was trying to.
I'm a user, not a what they say. What?
Yep, user, not an abuser, for sure, for sure.
Hold on. Okay, so I would have to say, bro, my favorite is probably Old Me, or
that's the ending.
Old Me or In Control.
Okay, so the intro.
In Control.
The intro. Go ahead.
That's all I had.
Oh, okay. Nah, that's the intro and the outro. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, like I said, bro, I just kind of put those together. Like, man, I've been really, like, I got some heaters that I really am about to be releasing, and I'm just kind of giving everybody appetizers right now.
Respect. One of my things I had looked up on the internet, because I love saying that nowadays, because you can't even just call apps what they are now. Everything is one. Yeah. We see that you a Cincinnati. I'll call you born and raised in Cincinnati, right? Just for the interview.
Got a lot of got a lot of attachments everywhere, like a lot of other places. Like
For sure.
Orlando, Florida, a lot. Got family out
Okay.
there. Yeah, family.
I gotta ask this, just because this is, I don't like just to ask the typical interview questions, man. I'm sorry, I always do this. This is the first time I actually talked to you, is it not? My nigga, that's what I'm saying. He already know that he's a friend of the show. Like, so you know about this new stadium that they put down over there on the west side. Give me your opinion on it. How do you feel about it? There's been a lot of mixed emotions that I've known personally. How do you personally feel about it?
Me personally, FC is on a good like, they have a good trajectory in my opinion. I feel like they've been doing really well for themselves as a football club to, you know, just kind of start. They keep a talented roster. I think the potential of it is beautiful, you know, and I understand, you know, some of the mixed emotions and how people may be upset about them putting that there. But sometimes I think you just got to kind of like, it may initially rub people the wrong way, but sometimes we got to let it see if it's going to flourish. Like, we always talk about how dope Cincinnati is and how we really, like, you know, we really a cool ass city. We should have more attractions. I like that Hard Rock just bought the casino over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to have more attractions to bring people to this city to, like, view what we got going on here, see some of the artists here, like, you know, see some of the talent here, like some of the beautiful old architecture. Like, so I understand both sides, man, but I feel like sometimes we just kind of got to let things flourish and see where it goes.
Okay. Respect, man. Respect. People, I don't know if they understand, but for sure, in the last 10 years, Cincinnati has changed like drastically. And I moved here like as soon as it started changing, like when they started building the Great American Towers, like when I came up here. And I just saw it since then. But you know, like, who knows? Like, I like that answer, to be honest with you. I like what you said. It's basically, it's up for grabs at that point, man. We gotta let life do what it do. But let's get high, man. Let's just talk about some shit that I actually like to do. Random ass questions. Cause I kind of took it from a cousin when we do the podcast, but it's just something that I think of now because it come to my mind when we just be talking. I don't even be thinking about this shit when I write it down. So like, we all had a pet sometime in our life. I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm just gonna say it. My Vega, do you remember your very first pet? And if so, what was the name of your very first pet?
Oh yeah, man. I had it. I'm an animal guy, bro. I was about to, if I wasn't on this music shit, man, I was gonna be a vet.
What?
I had this, my first ever dog was a chow, and his name was Bear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, he was a black chow, little fuzzy, little fuzzball, man. We called him.
His name was Bear.
He loved my mama to death, though. He did not really fuck with me. He like attached himself to his name. And we had a brother too, but my grandma took his brother.
Damn. Okay. Hey, child's lit though. I ain't gonna lie. I think my homie's still in this. I think he had a big ass child, and his child was so big he had like a mane and shit, and his name was like Simba and shit. Like the dog
was a cow mixed with a pit.
Word. Damn. Okay, then.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That motherfucker was probably a little ruthless too, though. Shit.
Yeah, he was, bro. I'm telling you, he not fuck with me, but he loved my mama to death. Like,
okay, then.
One to have if you have just like a one owner.
Okay. Word. Hey, dog. One of my biggest times, like one of my highest inspirations in music, is like '90s West Coast rap. Just for like, you know, like everything, like the vernacular, how they used to dress, what they used to say, and everything. So like, what would you say, or just to get it out the way, because they just had it happen not too long ago, it was E40, Too Short, Ice Cube, and Snoop Dogg just confirmed they are like the Mount Westmore. They're like the top four, you know what I'm saying? They say the best, you know what I'm saying, legends on the west side right now. So what would you say, just advice that on the East Coast, who would you say is like the Mount East more? Yeah, that's the good word. Yeah, let's say that.
And they said who was on the
On the West Coast, they had Ice Cube, Too Short, E40, and Snoop Dogg. And this is like they going on tour. They doing like 6 albums and shit for like the next 2 years now, bro. So like, who would you like to see on like the East Coast, like a top 4?
right now, currently?
Yeah.
All alive.
Yeah.
Okay, all alive. Man, I would love to see Nas.
Okay.
Nas, Hove, 50,
Okay.
and let's see, Nas, Hove, 50, and probably who would that 4th person be?
That's a crazy concept.
Probably for the just for everybody. If we wanted just for everybody,
yeah.
Throw in Eminem or some shit.
Yeah?
Make it like just to get the concert tickets off the fucking.
It's gonna be fat.
The 4th person for me personally would probably be AZ. I hit niggas with some random shit. AZ to me personally is like he's sleeper New York. Like that's real New York. Like if you go listen to AZ projects, my favorite duo in this hip hop shit is Nas and AZ.
Like, Nas and AZ. Okay. Was he on any of the Illmatics? The original Illmatic? Was he on that by any chance?
He might have been on one track, I think.
Okay.
I know he was on. They definitely did the the Firm, with Foxy Brown and all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You bringing a part of my membrane back.
Yeah. So but I'm trying to think that I like that for real. That's a lot of people be like, who? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, AZ, go do your homework.
For sure. Man, what is your all-time favorite song that you like did yourself? I mean, I know you don't know about that certain project on features, but like, do you have like your personal favorite that you like? Man, this is my baby for sure.
Oh, man.
Even though they all your baby.
What's
your favorite baby,
bro? I got so many, but as far as release that y'all could go play, I would have to say a song called Pain Season, maybe.
Okay.
Pain Season, because it just kind of explain a lot, and it's not your like it's 3 verses. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just real, like from my heart to the mic type shit. Like Pain Season for sure, and that's on my first tape, Late Arrival.
Okay. I'm gonna go re-listen to that. I did listen to that like last week, but it was just on some quick shit. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna re-listen to that. That's major. Okay. What's your what was your favorite? Cause it was so random when I was high as hell one day watching SpongeBob, bro, and I just started vibing to it, bro. Yeah. And you ended up just like going along with it, bro. So what's your all-time favorite SpongeBob moment? Like, ain't gotta be an episode, anything. Just your favorite SpongeBob moment.
I can give you that off rip. When them niggas started fucking with the pizza and SpongeBob was going through the desert with that motherfucking pizza trying his hardest to deliver that bitch.
Hey, bro, no, yes. That shit is crazy. Yeah, it was literally like, yo, Squidward, bro, I'm employee of the month in this
bitch. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's Squidward's one of my favorite SpongeBob episodes. Or when he kept missing the bus.
Oh, bro, when he was down at rock bottom. He was at rock bottom. Hey, he trying to get that candy bar, yo.
That motherfucker pulled up every time he went away, like.
Oh my god!
And I'm a city nigga, bro. So like, I've caught the metro. You know what I'm saying? Like as a kid, as a youngin, bro. Like, I used to have to catch the bus to JCPenney, one of my early jobs as a young boy. Like, and that's how it would feel, like trying to keep up with that thing on Google Maps.
Yeah.
And then you see one come by and you ain't see the number. You be like, damn, was that it? Like, then it pull up. You be like, all right, cool. Or, you know what I'm saying? Then you got to wait the next 15 minutes. Like, Hey, public transportation, bro. I ain't never been afraid of that, man. I'm
Man.
always on the bus. When I'm in Atlanta, visiting my pops and shit, I'm on the MARTA. When I'm, you know what I'm saying, New
Yeah,
York,
the MARTA, hey.
all that shit. Like,
Have you ever been to New York? I gotta ask you. That's what I forgot to ask.
yeah.
Okay, man, I knew it, man. I was like, I was about to ask you where you originally from New York because you give me that vibe, dog.
Nah,
Like,
I'm from Cincinnati, man. From
okay,
Cincinnati for sure. But yeah, I've been to New York. My grandma took me at an early age, man. Like my granddad, he worked for Delta, or he worked for Delta. Recently, just retired. But
okay,
I was able to, as a kid, man, like go on little flights and shit through buddy passes at a cheaper
hey,
rate or damn near free. Like, so I got on my first flight by myself at 8. You know, like,
damn,
yeah, and that's mind blowing to a lot of people, and it's still
hell
mind
yeah, it
blowing to
is.
me as well. Like, you know, obviously there was like the flight attendant there to check up on you and everything, but
Yeah,
yeah, there was nobody I knew, no family I knew. Like went from Cincinnati down to Florida to go visit,
damn, dog.
like, and you know they've lived in a crazy life. Like they used to, you know, when they was really moving around, my grandma and granddad, they would be going out to like New York to get a sub and then fly
Okay, so
back
wait a
home.
minute. Man, the airline had to suck for sure because they didn't let you go be like, hey, yo, you want to go meet the pilot? You
Oh
like
yeah,
8 years old,
I
you by
did
yourself?
all that. I did all
I'm
that.
about to say, bro, they had to let you do
Yeah.
that, bro. Like that's
Yeah, man. You know, they had to give me the little kid experience, bro. It was dope,
yeah.
bro. It definitely was. Like, I've had a bad experience on the flight too. Like, you know, that as by myself. Like
What happened?
as a kid, like I got sickle cell anemia. So like
Oh wow.
I you know, altitude sometimes can fuck with me. And like I was on a flight and ended up having like a real bad crisis that flight. And
Wow.
it was tough. Like I was just that 2 hours felt like 8 hours. And
Damn, bro.
by the time the flight landed, bro, I was like, you know, just limping my way to like the minors room where the parents will come, you know, scoop up their kids after they land.
Yeah.
And like my mom, she wasn't even late or nothing, bro. She was running like, you know, 5 minutes behind with all of the time
Yeah.
there, bro. It felt like 30 minutes. Like it was
Damn. You was that nauseous, bro?
I wasn't even nauseous, bro. I was in pain. Like I was dealing with chronic pain. Like
Fuck.
my back was hurting. Like with sickle cell, bro, I could literally have pain anywhere blood flow. Like I've had pain in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like
What?
crazy shit, bro. Just cause like it's about like, you know, altitude. When you're getting up that high, it's less oxygen, right? And
Right.
sickle cell is a very oxygen based disease where like, you know, if you
Wow.
ain't getting enough oxygen to your blood cells, then they not flowing correctly, and I could have like a little buildup, like a little stoppage from from everything not flowing, and have pain
Wow.
in my elbow or some shit. So like that's how it was as a kid. Like I on one of the flights, like that shit, it was like crazy. Like that shit was so, and it's so imprinted in my memory because it
Wow.
was a terrible experience. But like I said, to counter that, I've had one of the best experiences. I got to see the pilot. I got to, you know, do all of that shit as a kid. So it was dope, man. Like I've lived a crazy life, bro. That's what I gotta
Hell
put it
yeah.
out. People gotta know. Like,
And this is I call for what it is, man. I don't care how people look at me because bro, look at my hair, bro. I don't even care how people think about me, man.
yeah,
This is beautiful, man. Because for the fact that I never even knew about sickle cell and anemia, I knew about it, but I didn't knew that it did that. So you actually just educated me on the whole uh um effects that it brings on a person, man. Like real talk. I was in shock for a second because I didn't even know you had that too, the way you move and everything like that, bro. Niggas would not even think that shit. So
right.
that actually extra gives you more motivation to be like, yo, bro, you're a real ass nigga out here in these streets, letting nothing stop you. And telling
Yeah,
niggas who ain't got no type of like what they call excuses, bro.
yeah.
Look at people like you, man. Like you are another example, and I'm just so fucking happy that I actually had the opportunity to fucking do shit like this, bro. Y'all don't know how many. Y'all just don't know, bro. This shit is educational to a nigga like me, bro. This dope as hell, man. Vega, what was the moment in your life other than that? Because that was not a bad. I'm not gonna say that. What was a moment in your life where you was like, I need to push harder in this music, or if there was a moment to where you got that extra motivation, if there was that kind of moment?
It's just you know, going worldwide and seeing like, you know, going to places that I have been able to go and making music for the little period that I have been. I've got reactions from a lot of different people, from, you know, industry to street level to just your everyday person, like, and it always remind me, like, man, you know what I'm saying, you tripping, boy, like, you need to go in 100 more times, like, go harder, go way harder.
Yeah.
It's shit that still ain't been unlocked, and you know, we only this much when we still like 10 years in it. Like, as far as like me polishing my talent, I feel like I'm getting better at building songs, creating songs and shit like that. But something like that, or like, you know, I was supposed to have an experience where I wanted to link up with one of my most respected industry cats ever, Prodigy, before he passed, and to go out to the show that he was having with the OG Big Twins and Blue, and it's this jazz club called Blue Note, and it was so dope, bro. And man, I ended up like just being in between, like just having a lot of shit going on, working, and then I ended up having like a crisis. They had multiple performances and everything, and I did not make it, and I was like, yeah, I gotta go harder. Like, I can't let shit like that slip up, because, you know, Prodigy ended up passing, and I felt like that was an experience where, like, you know, I was really wanting to make that connection, because that's one of, like, you know, if it wasn't AZ on my Mount East, it would have been Prodigy of Mobb Deep, because, like,
Mobb Deep for sure, bro.
He hard, bro. He one of the realest, and you know, he also had sickle cell. That's what he passed from.
Yeah.
So, you know,
that's what I'm saying. This is crazy how all that tied in. You educate me, and I didn't even know the significance of how deep sickle cell was, and now like all that's like ringing through my head, bro. Like, I want to be for real, but Mobb Deep, I don't care. We 90. Are you a 90s baby for sure? Yeah, you a 90s baby. Bro, that was what we grew up on. Like, for sure. You hear Shook Ones Part 2 like on commercials in your uncle car. It don't matter, like, bro. It was just in us, man. So yeah, that's crazy that you like had that opportunity, almost had that, bro. But even still, like,
that shit with cracks, and that's something I hold to myself. Like, you know, it burns me, but it's like, you know, I can't allow shit like that to happen again. I can't miss opportunities like that again, and I won't, you know.
Yeah.
I move, like.
What was the funnest moment in your whole career? Like the most fun you ever had?
Oh, when we started like just booking shows, I was just booking shows all the fucking time, like, you know, creating new little concepts, like Mile High Madness, where I came up with this concept, bro, where a couple people in the city started biting too, like little magazines and shit that don't even exist no more. But like, they like biting, like I had, like, it was around like March, and bro, I came up with this idea where, like, all right, you have two separate teams that consist of three artists each, right? And the artists four artists each.
Okay.
4 artists each on each team. And they the artists battle within each other. Like, the teams battle within each other. So team A, the contestant number 1 and contestant number 2, they'll perform 2 songs. Not even no freestyle shit. 2 songs. And then contestant 3 and 4, they'll do their 2 songs. And, you know, after each performance or whatever, like, so after contestant 1 and 2 perform, the fans will vote like, okay, we like their shit the hardest, like, move them on.
Hell yeah.
Testing 3 or 4, you know, by crowd noise. They
It's like some You Got Served shit.
Kind of. And
hell
like,
yeah.
so the opposite team doing the same thing at the same time, like, you know, when their time is up. So team B might have contestants 1 and 2. They perform their 2 songs, crowd. So basically, you figure out who gonna represent the team at the end. Like, so after contestant 1 and 4, and then in the second round and third round, you only get 1 song. So first round, you get 2 songs to get off. I let you get 2 songs off.
Now it's a little bit more tricky.
That second and third round, you only got 1 song. Like,
how you gonna impress us? Yep.
So they perform, they play that. Then all right, boom, boom, boom. Now you got in the championship round the representatives of each team, right?
Okay.
They've already battled within their team. I beat everybody in my team. Now I represent my team, right?
Okay.
So then the championship round is representative of each team. They go at it 1 song. Fans decide who move on, and the winner get a belt and some money. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
The winner gets the belt, money, and their team get to come back. But when y'all team come back, you gotta do the same thing. Like, he might not represent the team next time. He might lose next time. The champ might lose. So you know what I'm saying? So, but when they come back, they can't perform none of the songs they performed last time.
Damn. Gotta come with some new shit. Okay, that's respect. That's respect. I like that, bro. Hey, that's cool. And that's creative.
Like that was just my most fun, like, in the game, for real. Like, that was like so dope to me, like, coming up with ideas like that and actually getting the belt. Like, you can look up God Dude Page or Maj Ham. They the only 2 winners of the series so far. Right now, the belt is still resting in God Dude's home. But you know, I know everybody think that I forgot about the series, but nah, we're gonna bring it back. You know, and the title will be put up. You know, so doing shit like that, man, it's so fun to me, bro. Like, I really care about, like, you know, with shows. Why I did that specific show is because I see in the city, man, and not just this city, but just, you know, on the local level of music or the lower level of music, I see a lot of people that just come for the artists that they want to hear. And then they, you know, and I wanted to give people incentive to stay from beginning to end. And that show, Mount High Madness, this was the second one I ever did. My mom ended up coming through, and she made like some barbecue sliders, and we had grippos, you know. So we had like 1 slider and some grippos for $3, or 2 sliders and some grippos for $5. And some food was just another new monetary aspect that I wasn't even fucking with at first in the show. And I was like, damn, like, you know,
can you please just for the YouTube audience, let them know, because it's gonna get previously recorded and people are gonna see it down south. Let them know how good grippos are, bro. Just let them know.
Man, grippos are amazing. It's like the best barbecue chip ever. They got so many other different flavors. Like, the branding is beautiful. Grippos is a staple of Cincinnati. It's a staple of even, you know, our little neighboring cities that they like, like Kentucky and
Louisville and them,
states. I'm sorry, like that, but yeah, mainly like Louisville. They really, I see a lot of people in Louisville showing love to Grippos. But
Grippos is fire, y'all. It's just funny because like the last 3 guests been saying something about Grippos, and I'm like, this might just be like a little part of the show that is like really like I'm gonna just cut up and make sure people know that Grippos are fucking fire down south, bro. They need to get that shit down there.
They must have. Like, a lot of people, when we move out of the city, they be getting it shipped out to you. Like,
they do. It be in boxes, bro.
They be having at our grocery stores, man. They sell us just big old boxes, Grippos, man. Like, you know, it's understood out here that Grippos is needed and necessary.
I'm gonna say this last part about Grippos and don't show up. I got fried about it, bro. I put Grippo seasoning like in my eggs. Like, it's just a shame, bro.
When I season my chicken, I was killing people. They be like, bro, this chicken's so good.
Man.
I have like 13 other seasonings, but Grippos was one of them. Like,
fire.
I'm telling you, I love this cooking stuff, man. So y'all really gotta rock with me on that CBD infused products, man.
I'm gonna have to, man, cause you done said that again. Okay, so what's your favorite thing to cook? Just go ahead and give me that right quick.
My favorite thing to cook is probably my favorite. Actually, it ain't my favorite meal, but probably like, damn, favorite thing to cook. Cause I like to switch it up, man. I really don't have, like, you know, I love.
All right, well, give me a top three.
I guess I just say like chicken Alfredo or something, but that's really not my favorite thing to cook.
Then.
Probably just some chicken or some hood nigga shit. Just chicken, cause I can do so many different ways. Like I can do baked chicken. I can do fried chicken. I can do, you know,
there you go.
On the stove, blackened.
Ooh, okay then, man. There you go, man. Hey, bro, let's have some fun because we done been talking about damn near almost every category about this part of the show. I just want to have some fun with you, bro. I'm just gonna name you some things, bro. First thing, you know what I'm saying? During these scenarios, you just said so. Prime example: apple, orange juice.
Apple or orange juice?
Yes, sir.
Apple. Orange is a little too strong sometimes.
All right, cool.
Too strong. I like that subtlety of apple.
Hey, okay. Name your favorite Dave Chappelle skit or character.
Oof. Probably probably Tyrone Biggums.
The classic, man.
It's funny. Like, kept it going too. So like, you know,
yeah, he did.
When you got a consistent character that you can always just kind of go back to, that's
you know
what I'm saying, so dope that he can keep coming back, then I think he got it recognized.
Well, when he was in that classroom.
Yes, bro.
Oh my goodness.
When he took a little shit in the alley.
Yes, bro. It was like, yeah, it was a Snickers. It was like, and then the little camera guy was looking at it. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, bro. So I gotta give it to Tyrone.
Yeah, all right, respect, man. What would be a movie that you would say, all right, Mile High Congress is going to remake it, and the whole budget, they give y'all the exact same budget that movie that you remake, you know what I'm saying, was made with?
I'm working on my own scripts, man. We ain't remaking nothing. I'm already working on scripts. I got a script I'm working on for a movie called Plant.
Okay.
It's not related to weed either.
Okay, all right. I gotta ask, this is a SilverView exclusive. I'm gonna do it. Can you go ahead and just give us a 30-second or 45-second monologue of Plant? Hold on, I don't have my mic in the mic.
I can I don't know if I can give you a monologue because I would have to go to my actual notes.
All right, well, what's it about?
But a little summary.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, I can do that for sure. Yeah, it's basically about this young man who his mother was wrongfully incarcerated. She had things that were some shit that was planted on her. And throughout his life has become talented at planting things on other people, like, you know, crime mobs and like police, dirty cops and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, planting it on people who really need to be fucked up, who've been doing it their whole life. Like, you get cold at that. And some shit happens where like he got to turn up for real. Like, basically, something happened to his mother, and it's all due to this.
Okay, yeah. Don't tell the rest. That's hard. Okay, hey, that's gonna be lit. All right, let's say stay tuned for Plant, y'all, by my High Vega, and you know what I'm saying, my High Congress. You know what I mean? Hey, if y'all need a cameo, if y'all need a nigga that, you know what I'm saying, a taxi cab driver, you know what I'm saying?
Shit too. Like, I want to do some like city level shit where I get everybody in the city involved. Like we used to do on I Got the Hookup and all of that shit.
Hey.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to do all of that.
All y'all need.
There go your remake. If we do something, I would want to do something similar, but it's not gonna be I got the hookup. It's just gonna be
okay.
A lot of people in the city that I really respect and want to just be a part of something special with. Like hit y'all back. I'm honored that you hit me, bro. So like I feel like it's a must now, bro. Like, and if I'm ever doing any interview personality in any movie, it gotta be you starring you. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the truth moving forward now, bro. Cause like,
I appreciate that.
I really appreciate you taking your time, man. Like,
look, this is what I do, man. Like I told you in the beginning, as much as y'all go hard with y'all music, bro, I got to go hard with this and show y'all that I fuck with y'all, and it ain't just on no camera shit, for real, bro. Yeah. I don't take my time just to be giving niggas my energy and all shit like that. Like, bro, I got a wife and kid, man. You know what I mean? Like, we out here grown ass.
I like about you, bro. One thing, not to cut you off, like
this your show for real.
One thing I feel like we need to start doing better, and I've always held myself accountable as this, and I'm not even a promoter or a show putter on, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, I just want to have great events that, you know, my brand is a part of. Like, you know, I've put on a lot of events, and like, I've always challenged myself to go outside of my comfort zone, people I may not know personally, to reach out to. Hey, you want to do something special together? Like, can we get something cracked? Like, you know what I'm saying? I've never been blocked off to that. Like, I've never been like, all right, I don't know, bro, he can't be on my show. Like, if he got people that's rocking with him, I want to, you know, and I like his shit, then why not? Why not be a part of the show? And like, I feel like a lot of content people and media personalities and just us who are part of the culture, like, we all need to get better at like we need to get better at just widening our scope and just allowing people the opportunity to come on our platforms. Like,
I 1000% agree with you, my dog.
Personally, bro, but you've allowed me to come on your platform because you're doing your homework, and I fuck with that, bro. Like, I really that. It's some people who they keep interviewing they same friends over and over, just the same way, different topic. You know what I'm saying? How many times you gonna interview this dude? Oh, you interviewing? You know what I'm saying? Like, do challenge yourself to go learn about other people that you might not know about. And like, I feel like I've always been like that as a person in general. Like, I like listening to Sinatra. I like listening to like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm all over the place, bro. I've always been interested in just other people.
Hey, man, when I tell you I put my phone down, because when I do that, I mean my notes is over with. It's because what you just said is 100% from the heart, and what I'm about to say is the same thing, bro. I'm like that too, bro. Like, when it comes to just being all over the place and just that kind of guy, I used to get in trouble every day in school for talking. So it was in me just to be like this. And like a true story, like when I first moved up here, me and my mom and my niece, we went to the museum and went to, you know what I'm saying, we went and saw the train station museum. You know what I'm talking about, bro? We went over there, bro, and we saw this Amish family. You know what I'm saying? Ohio has a big Amish culture. If you head out, you know what I'm saying, if you go towards New York and shit, Ohio got I guess they traveled over here to go to the, you know what I mean, the shit. So I walked over there. It's my first time seeing them in my life. And I'm dead ass, bro. I'm from the South. I'm, like I said earlier, I'm hella blunt, man. And I didn't even know how ignorant I was. I was like, yo, Ma, they look like the people off the, you know what I'm saying, the oatmeal box. She's like, boy, shut up. I was like, I gotta ask them something. She's like, don't do that. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be rude. I went in there and asked them, hey, y'all mind if I ask you something? Because I'm not gonna lie, I had to do a school project on your culture like 3-4 years ago. Is it true that y'all don't watch television at all? And the father, he walked up to me, he's like, yes, it's very true. We never watched television. I actually watched television one time from my father, and my father like whooped me for it. And it was just like a stern whooping. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, but I've always been that kind of guy, bro. So I appreciate you doing that same thing, bro.
I love that story, bro. I've been a similar type person. I used to like write little creative stories as a kid, bro. Type them up and send them to my grandma and my aunt and my mama, and like, you know, what you think about this little story I made? Like,
just an introvert, bro. That has a mind, bro. That's the thing.
And I would, you know, that's how I met people like Andre too, of that own Conscious Kitchen. Like just being like, you know, curious about people. Like just always been curious. Look, and he just said they'll never lose their curiosity.
Hey,
as I said, curious. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro. For sure. Appreciate that, man.
Energy. Like I really believe in energy too. Like I feel like I'm connected on like a higher level with, you know, a lot of things. Like all
for sure
is written for me, bro. And like, you know, I'm just playing it out. I'm playing it out, but obviously I'm doing my due diligence to make sure I never fall off of like what path I'm supposed to be going. And I really appreciate you, bro. Like,
hey, no lie.
Pick up, and you know, I ain't been smoking with nobody during the pandemic, but
hey,
if we
it's smart,
home, bro. You know
we smoke outside. We smoke our own for sure.
Yeah,
hey,
we can link up, but we just gonna chief. You know what I'm saying? Solo,
of course,
you know what I'm
course. That's how I've been doing it all over this Panora and pandemic and all other words they been saying for it. But look here, man, I ain't gonna hold you much longer. Like I said, I'm gonna close it out right here. I usually do this now just because this is a new way to show how to do it the courteous way, in my opinion. Just to go off the word that we just gonna say right here. I let people in the show who are the guests of the show. So you have the final say so. And just go on before you do it, just going to let everybody know for YouTube where they can find you at, the app purposes and all that good stuff. But you have the final words, my dog.
Man, so shit. If I got the final words, I feel like I've gave a lot of words throughout, you know. And if anything, I just want to always say I'm thankful, I'm blessed to like have people like you who, like I said, took a step out on the limb with me, and it extends to everybody else who's walked out on the limb for me. You know what I'm saying? And understood the path and understood where we really going and the trajectory, and you know, like just take the time to understand, and you will see why, you know, people have walked out on a limb. And you know, I just want to say thank you, bro. And if you're trying to connect with me and listen to anything or even holler at me, you know, first as a listener, you can find me on any of the streaming services: SoundCloud, Mile High Vega, Mile High Congress, booking wise, work wise, feature wise, link wise, Mile High Congress at gmail.com. Sure, you want to holler at me on the CBD infusion, then DM me. Mile High Vega.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, check out all my projects. You know, find out what your favorite is. Please DM me your favorite song. Hey, please DM your favorite song to me, man. Look up Mile High Vega, and let me know what you rocking with. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say, bro. I appreciate you, man. Like,
hey,
gotta link up, bro.
I got you. I got y'all, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna go ahead on and get you my number in the DMs and all that shit. It ain't no mystery. This was another SilverView. My name is Sterling Silver. That was my High Vega.
Appreciate
y'all.
That,
hey, appreciate everybody in the comment section, man. Hey, everybody, y'all stay blessed. Keep washing y'all hands. Vega, man. Thank you again, bro. Thank you for being a part of the show, bro. And like I said, man, y'all, hey, everybody stay safe out there, bro. You stay safe too, bro. Thank you for